Why did ancient humans start wearing clothes at all? At first, there were no real clothes. Nature was harsh. Cold was a serious problem. Animal hides became useful. Plants may have helped too. Bare skin had limits. Early clothing was practical. But what changed everything? The answer begins with survival. In cold nights, body heat could disappear fast. Wind made cold feel even worse. A simple hide could trap warmth close to the body. Rain made everything colder and harder. Cold was not the only problem. Heat could hurt too. Covering skin could also reduce sun exposure. Nature scratched, cut, and bruised exposed skin. Even basic coverings could prevent painful injuries. Covering the body may have helped against insects too. So, if clothes began with survival, what were they first made from? Animal hides may have been one of the first useful materials, but hides needed work before they became useful coverings. Drying and smoke may have helped preserve the material. Early coverings were probably rough, heavy, and uncomfortable. Plants could provide fibers for tying, wrapping, and holding coverings together. Knowing which materials worked best was another kind of survival knowledge. Leaves and grasses may have helped, but they did not last long. A covering only worked if it stayed on the body. The first clothes were not neat outfits. They were practical experiments. Over time, simple coverings became more useful, more secure, and more intentional. A loose hide was useful, but it could slip, drag, or fall off. Tying materials together made clothing more useful. A belt may have been one of the simplest clothing inventions. A simple waist wrap could protect the body while keeping the hands free. Small holes could help people tie pieces together more securely. Better tying meant better movement, better warmth, and better protection. A shoulder covering could protect the back, chest, and arms from cold wind. Clothing became better when people shaped materials to fit the body. Trial and error slowly turned rough coverings into practical clothing. And once clothing worked, it helped with more than just staying warm. Clothing could help protect skin from the sun. It also helped against scratches, thorns, and rough ground. In wild places, even simple coverings made movement easier. Insects were another problem, especially near rivers and wet places. Covering the body may have reduced bites and irritation. Rain made the body colder, heavier, and more vulnerable. Clothing also helped people carry small tools. Foot coverings could make long walks less painful. Better protection meant people could travel, gather, and survive in harder places. And once clothing became useful, it could also become part of group identity. Clothing slowly became different from person to person. Different tasks may have needed different coverings. Hunters needed protection that allowed movement. Gatherers needed coverings that were flexible and easy to move in. Older people may have needed warmer coverings to survive cold nights. Clothing knowledge had to be taught, practiced, and remembered. Over time, clothing may have helped groups look different from each other. Small decorations may have turned protection into expression. Clothes began as survival tools, but they slowly became part of human culture. But clothing did not develop the same way everywhere. In cold places, warm hides mattered more. In hot places, lighter coverings made more sense. In colder regions, clothing could mean the difference between life and death. In warmer regions, clothing may have been lighter and focused on shade, movement, and protection. In wet forests, coverings helped against insects, plants, and damp conditions. As humans moved into new lands, clothing helped them face new weather and new dangers. Better tools made better clothing possible. Stronger joining meant clothing could last longer and protect better. Over time, loose coverings slowly became shaped clothing. Clothing helped humans survive places their bare bodies could not handle alone. What began as survival slowly became one of humanity's most important inventions. Clothing was not just something to wear. It was early human technology. With clothing, ancient humans could go farther, last longer, and survive tougher environments. What started as protection slowly became knowledge, habit, and culture. So, why did ancient humans start wearing clothes? Because survival demanded it. Long before fashion, clothing helped humans fight cold, protect their bodies, and become more adaptable.